The Catholic bishops in California are asking voters to vote no on Proposition 20. There has been good work in the past to reform the criminal justice system. Efforts are being made to reduce the prison population and remedy recidivism. Prisons have too often served as schools for crime, rather than preparing men and women to return as productive citizens. Our correctional facilities need to be honed closer to the idea of being correctional, remedial, and not just punitive. Proposition 47 passed in 2014 and Proposition 57 passed in 2016 were steps in that direction. Were they perfect? By no means. The work of reforming the criminal justice system for the sake of a safer and healthier society requires more work and more engagement of political leadership, law enforcement, and civil society. Proposition 20 is a step backwards, not forwards. It will perpetuate a system of incarceration that is not sustainable for California. Proposition 20 will not bring the restorative justice that is needed in the fractious social fabric of today. Pope Francis has lamented the many manifestations of a throwaway culture. In California, we have many examples. The powerful abortion industry, the harvesting of embryonic stem cells, the practice of assisted suicide for the frail and elderly, and the large system of mass incarceration. These public policies undermined human dignity, labeling other Californians as dispensable, disposable, and negligible. We should not perpetuate policies that propose as solutions, throwing away those we see as problems. Proposition 20 is part of this system of rationalized rejection, judging those who belong and those who do not. In his most recent encyclical, Fratelli Tutti, the Holy Father awakens in us the oneness of our common humanity. Our common welfare and safety will not be found in an increasingly adversarial, polarizing politic driven by fear and isolation. We should not look on one another as threats. He challenges us to go beyond just feelings of solidarity and respect, to develop new habits of working together as citizens to make these worthy aspirations a reality. Voting no on Proposition 20 is a step in the direction of hope, but it is not enough. As disciples of the Lord Jesus, we must continue to engage the political and civic efforts to reform our criminal justice system so that it works for all Californians. True reform will be more than a matter for the ballot box. As the followers of Jesus, we must work in partnership with local leadership, the courts, the victims of crime, law enforcement, as well as those who are incarcerated, to foster safer and healthier communities where we truly see one another as neighbors. At the end of the parable of the Good Samaritan, Jesus asked the question, who was the neighbor? This is a question directed to each of us. Our personal response can make a difference for all our communities.